As you can see, a lot has happened in the past 10 months since I last done an update on all of my tanks. We've now got a rack. I'm now in a different place and there's a massive project going on with this rack. So I'm going to be talking you through what's happening. Also some little updates here and there on the tanks I've got too and the inhabitants. So let's get into this. So a lot's changed, as you can see. We've moved in the 2 tanks into Mia's now. I'm finally moved in myself. And of course we've rescaped both tanks. So the idea was I was going to keep the Scaper 15 the same way. But after seeing how nice this scape was in that one and speaking to Joe, and he basically told me it didn't look good, we done a rescape on this the day after doing the 90 litre. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. Bits of Monte Carlo's been kicked up, of course. The Pitbull Pleco's decided to do a bit of hoovering up and he's knocked the Monte Carlo up, so I'm going to have to probably dab a bit of glue on, stick that back onto the wood. Aside from that, we've done 1 trim up of the Rotala so far, and we've added the trimmings into the Scaper 90. I'll show you in a moment. And yeah, these little Crokengrami Fry have put some size on now. They're so interactive, as you can see. They just don't care in the slightest. They were like this right after the rescape, which is quite funny because usually fish are quite stressed and they don't like movement and the whole tank being ripped apart, but they're like little water puppies. So yeah, the idea is now is we're going to hopefully get a pair out of them and then we'll move the rest on. Right here as well, we've got these little Medeka rice fish fry. Now of course they're quite minute. The water isn't the clearest either. I'll get onto that in a moment. So I did have eggs. I hatched them out from eggs. They were gifted to me by Joe. And then we put the little fry in a breeding container in the Scaper 90. However, moving on to the Scaper 90, as you can see, the breeding container is now occupied by our Epistogramma Hongschloi. He's not doing great. He's greyed out. He hasn't been eaten either. And the idea was that I was going to put him in here, see if I can monitor him properly. We put treatment in. The water parameters are fine. The water quality is crystal clear as well. So there's nothing really why this has happened. The only thing I can think of is we've had him now for 2 going towards 3 years. He was maybe almost a year old when I got him too. So yeah, it's really gutting. He's my favourite fish out of all the fish I own. I've had him the longest time too, the most personable aside from these little guys, but they're you know, a little group rather than just that one fish, if you get what I mean. And yeah, as well, putting him in here, I can track if he does pass because he doesn't look like he's got too long left. I can track if he does pass. I can take him out straight away because he'd found himself a little cave where he'd wedged himself in and he weren't eating. He was rapidly breathing. Since I've put him in here, he seemed to perked up a bit more, and of course he's been eating a little bit too. So yeah, maybe we can get him back to health. It's in the air at the moment. The raccoon tetra, they've been great. They've been breeding non-stop. Constantly every day I'm seeing them fly around the tank, laying eggs, displaying, opening the fins up. Of course you've got the honeycomb bug cats. They're so derpy. They're mainly nocturnal until you put food in, and they just kind of hide in plain sight because they haven't got the best of eyesight. But these have become one of my favourite fish rapidly over the time I've had them for almost the past month now. So yeah, I'm hoping to get more of these little guys. Time will tell. We've also added CO2 to this tank, and the idea is with that to establish the plants that are already in there. We had quite a fair bit of melt back on the Cryptolanthe. That's bounced back now, and yeah, hopefully it'll fill in soon, and then we can remove that and put that back onto the Roman 125. There may even be a rescape on the Roman 125 according to Joe. Me and him have been having conversations. That's a future thing, but of course before I do that I want to leave it, let it run its course. And the idea is with the rack we're going to finally have 7 fish tanks, not add them 3 tanks, add them 7 fish tanks. 3 Scaper 15s, hopefully keeping the 90 litre in the mid, and then down the bottom maybe 2 30 litres or a big long tank. Only time will tell. You can also see here we've been decorating the rack a little bit, so we've added some pothos. We only had 4 trimmings of this growing out of the 90 litre initially, and then it turned into a massive bush. I did have another fully potted one, gifted that to Joe for helping me with the scapes. So yeah, the idea is it's going to wrap around the rack, and we're going to cover this rack with plants too, house plants hopefully. Talking about house plants, as you can see, we've got quite a nice Monstera Deliciosa, I think it's pronounced. Got that as quite a good deal, £10 from B&M, so that avoids the garden centre prices. But talking about supporting small creators and that, we got this monkey Monstera, and this was purchased from Big Plant Lad Paul, also known as Big Fish Lad on YouTube. So yeah, go and check him out below in the comment section or in the description. I'll link his website there. He's got some amazing plants and he's doing really well, and of course it's his own business, so if you want to support a small creator and you like your house plants or aquaponics, it's a great place to go. Moving on, we've now got the Roma 125. Now, excuse the scat mats, we've got these all over the place. I'll put a bit of B-roll of Minx now. She's been climbing all over tanks and stuff like that, so we're trying our hardest to make it cat proof, but when it's only a flat and it's not massive, yeah, it's one of them things. But I'll get down on one knee now and talk about this tank a bit more for you. So yeah, it's filled in quite nicely plant wise. We've got little bits of algae here and there that have started to grow. I think they come in, it's like that moss ball algae that has come in on some of the boosts that Joe donated to me. He did pre-warn me about it. I've been maintaining it. The inhabitants are doing great. We've got 14 blue Emperor Tetra, good variety of male and females. We've got some new additions too. We've got these hovering zebra loach, and they are stunning. They're not the most colourful fish in the world, but they're so cool. I started with 3, got another 3. I've got 6 of them now. It's a nice little school. They like going around the bottom, hovering, checking out all little bits of food that's fell down there, even plant mat and stuff like that, and they're doing great. So I'm really happy that I got them. Funny enough, the day I bought them, Rachel O'Leary done a species profile on them, so if you want to check a species profile out on them, go and check her out. She's one of the OGs, and I'm glad she's back from her illness and life problems. But yeah, the Epistogramma Benchy, he's put on some size, he's got some colour now. As I was saying, all the plants are filled in. There's been a little bit of a move around, shift around with some rocks. We did have a big rock there, we moved that. We moved another rock as well, we took that out. And it started to carpet actually some of these plants. The Monte Carlo's kind of done it, but by the time Monte Carlo started to carpet, we moved the CO2 over to the 90 litres. So the idea is I'm going to probably go and get some more CO2 kits, the yeast kits hopefully. And yeah, that's basically where we're at with the tanks. Tanks are doing really well. All the fish are healthy aside from the hong shui. We don't know what that is, but we'll find out in the future. But yeah, that is all of our tanks. Everything's doing great. Massive project with this rack too. I can't wait to fill it in and have more tanks on here and have it covered with houseplants. The idea is that I'm hoping to maybe get some houseplants on shelves around too, maybe some drawings or sketches of fish. I've been having a little look at Moss on Instagram. He's got some really cool drawings, so I'm going to maybe get some drawings from him. But yeah, that is all of our tanks. That's our update, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, and there is some big videos coming very, very soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.